Hey guys, Skinner here, and today we are back onto Magus the library. Finally, not reading entire volumes. I just chapter by chapter. Um, but 56. That's what we're gonna get to. 55. It started with I think Olga was in the sea, so we can. I mean, in like water, so we can assume the drowning did happen, the flooding did happen, but we don't know the extent of it. Maybe it's not too bad. Yeah. Or maybe they just fell in like in another place that had water. But I think the flooding did happen. Um, and honestly, the flooding could expose a lot of the nonsense the mayor or whatever was trying to do, because we know he was pretty corrupt. Like he was hiding a lot of things. He was just doing this just to get more money. Yada. So I feel like having the flood happen would not only clear the guy's name, even though of course he didn't want people to get harmed to clear your name. Sometimes they ask for it though, bro. So it's what it is. And also we got stuff on the like updates on the Rakta, and then the new Kafna lady that's looking over Theo, Togid and her talking about it. Togid putting his faith in Theo, but she's saying she won't like. And I do like that talk too, because a lot of these Kafnas, they're not just like mindless servants to other people. They all got their bottom lines that they're gonna follow no matter what. So that's cool. Again, it increases stock of the profession of a Kafna. But yeah, 56. I want to see how far we're gonna get, if the flooding does happen here, or if they're gonna save it to the end of the arc or the mid of the arc. But yeah, they just talk about why the boy who cried wolf thinks is gonna flood. But yeah, let's get to it. 65. Oh, we gonna eat today. Damn, flood happened already, nigga. What the fuck? I was just saying under arc. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! What the fuck? Oh my god, bro! If this I legit might like cut off my arm type shit. Like I can't have that shit no more, bro. Nah, these are no visions, bro. You dreaming this shit. Oh yeah, nah. They said it's impossible to tell the difference. Clearly, the eyes aren't even the same. Cause the nigga on the left, wait, his eyes are a bit more. And then the teeth too are a bit different. Man, I could tell. Man, watch out, but put me in. I could tell. Am I right, Forza? Wrong? I guess not. Your tempera and your pudding. Oh no, there was a bunch of them. So he got tempera right, but he didn't get. I don't like these little animals though. They're very funny. Look at Olga. I'm liking Olga, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking with Olga, bro. Nigga still gambling? Why Theo depressed? Boy, we don't turn that frown upside down. It's a spending limit. Hey, at least he gambles with propriety, bro. Yeah, you're right. What the fuck? Why would you bring this up? I hate people who can't read the room like this. Like, cause like when you start doing things like this, I just feel like you're just an unserious person. Like you can't even handle a social environment. Cause like, in what would possess you to say this in public? Like why would you bring this up? Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, why would I ever have you around me or around anyone I know, knowing that you just yap like this? It just makes no sense. Wow. Is this Kaksha? It's Kaksha, right? Dang, he parlayed against Kaksha and got fucked. He said, what? Kaksha's family gonna be down in the dumps, of course. But I put all my money in that shit. Kaksha hooped, went crazy, bro. They didn't expect it. They didn't expect it, bro. Damn. Took him my no sleep queen, bro. It just never sleeping. Can hell. And he said, "Hey, I don't leave the crib without my Sedona drip." Bet against the future merchant Sage. Oh, absolutely not. Do you think Sage will stop getting MVPs? Never. But he ain't get MVPs in like 5 months. I don't care, bro. Never. I don't care. He could be in the biggest slump ever, bro. It don't matter. I'm still betting on him. Rakta, do you have a bad dream? No, not quite. I mean, I did, but I'm counting on you. Please put the library up in the hills. Carmen, that poor man. He lost his wife and daughter in a rubber accident. That's why he's so afraid of the river. Pitiful wretch. Dang! You're not gonna call him this? He wasn't gonna be iced out, bro. I mean, yeah. That liar used to be an upper deck. But then comes his movie that's pleasing for market. He's been a accident. Oh, he's asking around. Wait, man? Like, he's that old? Wanted to throw shade. I thought he was like a young kid. I won't lie. Really? I low-key thought he was like 19. I won't lie. Okay. Dang. So he lost though? Fuck, bro. Dio could barely lie, bro. For set process wooden stone. The 9 ill-fated calamities. Damn, okay. So it is part of it, huh? It makes no difference. Do not get involved in this matter any further. Along the river. Where do you think the fun is coming from? No one knows how much would be submerged. Who provides the money or who's to bear the blame? It's us. Oh, with the town. Okay, I see. Yeah, Loki, she's like, it's kind of not our business. If y'all don't want to listen to your own peoples, I move. Alright, cool. But hey, that's crazy. After all the libraries constructed subject to town's will. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Exactly. It's the town. The town chooses. Yeah. What we gotta do with it? Ah, I see. So it all comes to them being understaffed, and also the fact that everything's volunteer based. Liz, that's what I'm saying. The scary thing about the library is that it's a volunteer based organization that um has the strongest military force in the entire continent. So what that means is like it just takes one person to be like, all right, how about we just force people to pay us? Like we would use their money well though, but instead of volunteer, we just kind of tax. You know what I'm saying? We just tax. Now it becomes like for the library's benefit, that's a good deal. Like, hey, we're providing you all these services, right? And in return, you pay us for it. Like it's like a good deal, but it's not a deal you can actually choose. Like it's by force. Like they will force you. So damn. Yeah, exactly. It's like, whew, bro, I can see why people are so scared, dog. Like all these autonomous regions, I can see, cause it just takes the library just to be like, you know what, we own this place now. What y'all gonna do about it? Just like that, they own it. It's just that it goes against their creed. But the thing is, that's Kamako's creed, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the next Magus library is not necessarily gonna be against that. And then if the next one after Kamako is, then the one after what about the one after that? What about the one after that? You have to have checks and balances. So even if someone wants to take over the world, they can't because of the checks and balances. They don't have that right now. If Kamako actively wants to go like destroy everything, and then the people agree, they're doing it. You know, like there's no like checks and balances. But again, because of how the world works with the fog and ash and death and yada yada yada. Yep, exactly. Luckily, Theo got to her first. We go and steal good morals into that little lady. Have her grow up to be a good woman. No corruption. Now that you've joined the liaison office, it's time you cast aside the naive ideas. For the central library is not the hand of justice. Oh yeah, they did mention that. I remember that. That is true. Because all the other yep, exactly. Especially bro, if they find out that shit leaked. All y'all left? Y'all ran away from uh is it Marmo? No, Yes, that too. I don't hate when some MCs, when they're a bit too idealistic, get shut down. But it's annoying when they don't even hear them out. Like her reasonings is very sound. Like she's not saying that it doesn't make sense. She's just saying we don't know when it's gonna rain. We don't know if it's gonna happen, when it will happen, yada yada yada, and it's already being built. If we change it now, our budget goes way up, and taxpayers are already paying us by the hour to handle shit. The other towns right now asking for us to pull up and help them build libraries. We can't spend too long here, and then she puts it in the town. If the town wants to switch it, she'll do it. You know, if they don't, she won't do it. She's keeping it simple, and then yeah, she brings up the funding. Yeah, and yeah, taxpayer. Yeah. We brings up all that, and it says, yeah, we're not like enforcing the laws here in terms of like some justice shit. We just build libraries. Yeah, exactly. That's facts. because we saw how she was treating Togin. It's not like she's oh Theo's easy to bully. Nah, even if Togin says some shit she don't like, she's still gonna talk to him. So it don't really matter. The only thing Theo can do is just prove it. Or like if you find evidence that is gonna rain soon, show it to the mayor, show it to her, Kaune, yeah, and then like if they still don't care, at that point they're suicidal. But yeah, the best you can do is not like let's be safe and switch locations. Like that don't work in the real world. You gotta have either a lot more prestige, or you gotta a lot more prestige, or you gotta bring evidence. All right, is it time for the Olga half court? No way, Olga. Oh God. Let's see. Let's see, bruh. Yeah, it's my beats me pose, and this is my completely stumped pose. Which one do you think works better? She's trying. Wait, is she this flexible? He ain't even look, bruh. Theo, you being disrespectful. She putting out poses she didn't put out on no one else. She this flexible, bro. You better you better lock it in now. If she leave, you gonna lose out, bro. You know the true ending of the fable, the shepherd will become. Hey, I ain't say nothing, bro. I ain't say nothing. He already getting marriage proposals. I think we could insinuate some stuff. He already gave marriage proposals. I'm not pushing none onto him. I'm just saying. You know the truth. The version where the boy turns to the wolf is the one made by Prince. Yeah, because the thing is, even though I get the logic of like the boy who cried wolf, like they kind of blame the town folk sometimes for not listening when like they did listen. Like they did listen. It's just that it was wrong every fucking time. So then they just stopped. Like that's the issue. It's like they ignore the fact that like you can't be someone who listens every single time, even if it's wrong. Because at that point you're just like a psychopath or something. Like how do you actively keep doing something that's wrong? Over and over and over. But it's like every situation is different. So it's like even if something was wrong twice, you have to look at the situation. Okay, could they be right this time? Like you should always think like that. It's just that when the same person has just been wrong so often, you kind of just don't care no more. So like I get it, because it is true. I agree. This is probably what's gonna happen because that's just how bad luck works, and of course good storytelling. But it's not necessarily purely on the townfolk for not getting prepared, because in the beginning they trusted him. He just lost all their trust. Like that's all it is. It's not his fault per se. It's not like he's in the wrong, but I wonder if Miss Alba is really treating the library being built. I just visit to see how the university. You see last night, pizza schedules and calculations. That Miss Alba. That's my wife, bro. Not playing. Working hard late night. That's why she was a little. That's why she a little sleepy. Bro. Facts. Come on now. Get her a nice little nightlight. Get her a nice coffee in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Make it just how she like it. Hey. House husband. Hashtag. Yeah, unlike ourselves, we only have to apologize or be scolded instead. I told Liz, how many things Olga The Tio say so far, bro. EQ goddess, bro. Shwoo! Every fucking problem, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. Got that boy out of depression immediately. He said, fuck that depression shit. Hey, Aya is a career woman though. We know Aya's finna have the greatest Catholic career of all time. Now, if she gonna be Theo's first wife, I don't know. If Theo's monogamous, she might be cooked. But enough about boys, bro. Career. Aya about her career, bro. Well, she put out. Knew just what to say, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, Liz. I didn't quite catch it till like after I caught it. I was thinking back on it. I was like, wait, if I think about it, it's not like on her because Theo don't really be needing help too often. But I was like, I don't really help him too much. Not like she can't. She's more than talented and capable enough to be of help to him. But Theo don't be in a position to be helped by Aya. He's the one doing the helping. But like with Olga, and that's what I said, homegirls like Olga is very dangerous if you're someone like Aya. Because like Theo might not see it at first, but when someone talks, oh, get with, someone who helps you when you're down, yada, yada, yada. And then when he starts thinking about it, if Olga pops up, he'd be like, wait. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, hey, it's a little scary, bruh. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, hey. And again, I've been fucking with Olga, but I'm not gonna lie. I remember when we were doing our tier list from like volume like 6. And then I was low key, I almost hold Olga a bit. I was like, wait, hold up. Nah. Olga caused me no problems. I said, wait. Alright, Theo, what's the plan? Pulled up. Able. Nah, why you stand up like this, Theo? Please sit down. You stand up. Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry, ma'am. I raised my voice. I know you're working so hard, ma'am. Look at her. I love like the silent but studious types. It's like, cause someone like her, she has every right to act the way she acts, cause she puts in the work. I don't really care. Like, there's a lot of grace I give to certain personalities if I know you work hard. Cause at the end of the day, working hard separates you from people who don't work hard. Not saying that what you achieve relates to hard work, but when I see you actively very disciplined, you got goals, aspirations, you work hard for yourself and all of that, then even if you're a little cold, you're a little distant, you say things the wrong way, stuff like that, like, you still have so much good traits or good qualities in my eyes. I feel like it's easier for someone to kind of like fix that up than it is to get someone who doesn't work hard to work hard. So I always respect hard workers, always. Like, she just heard about the potential for the flooding to happen. Skipping sleep to, like, do the calculations for it. Alright, hey, watch out. Roku. Hey, watch out. She need a hug. Of course. How persistent? I already told you. Leave it at this. Nah, she's not here to argue with you. I'm sorry. The parts of our labor comes in. You can't see it as what? The town hardly sees the pristine wood pulp paper dispute around here. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. See, that's the way. And also, I kind of, this is a good solution. It kind of reminded me when Coco was talking to, like, with the leech, how, like, to solve the problem, you have to find a way that it works politically for all parties, even if it's a bit of a stretch. So I love how he brought up how those same taxpayer money would be affected if this town was to fall, because of course the paper. So it's like, if he can use that angle, now you give a good reason to why we need to save this place. Because if not, then if we have a big blow on like the paper, we're fucked. Oh yeah, absolutely. Throughout the continent, Or wood pulp paper is white as a man. You shouldn't. That hey, but like Theo, don't say that out loud, bro. They listening in. They gonna revolt, bro. What's going on? Who knows? Bro, that be me, bro. He said, man, what the fuck? You know what? I'm going back to it. Even if the people after happen to feel accountable, they can do something else they want to practice. There is neither the money nor the there's no need to relocate the library. Huh? At worst. Ooh, okay. Yup, love that. My anti-capitalistic king. If it was that spy girl, she'd be like, "Oh yeah." And then once the flood destroys them, they'll need help. Then we can give them loans and increase the interest rate, so they will never be able to escape our grass. And then we can keep sucking them dry until it's like, God damn, bro, what the y'all? Hey, y'all vicious, bro. Y'all vicious. Anti-middle facts. Okay, I like this. Thank you, because like again, a lot of people when they write stories, they do it in like my way or the highway. It's either my way or your way. But trust me, but this world and so many situations are so complicated or complex, or at least vast enough that there's so many solutions. You just really gotta think about it, and you have to be open minded. If both parties are open minded, so many different solutions can solve a problem. Like if you want this and they want that, trust me, there could be a solution for both of y'all. Because why you want this and why you want that, maybe alternatives can both get the same result. So it's like you just gotta be open minded. If she was one of those like, shut up, you're just a new captain, don't talk to me, just, get out of here, bro. But what Theo saying, we're not spending any like much more extra time. All we're doing is that okay, if it floods, the book's gonna be no lower shelves, so the books will be fine. But in case of the worst case scenario, we don't gotta move anything, but let them at least know what's good. If flooding happens, go here, go there, do this, do that. Let's at least tell them so they know. There should be no pushback. This not only solves the issue that we don't have to move the library and increase taxes and increase the budget, but it also at least maximizes the safety. Yep, exactly. There it is. Because if you because the first choice, not saying that moving it, because we know plot wise the flood will happen, but there's gonna be a lot of situations where there's always like that it could happen, but we don't know. And if in every situation you choose the extreme, let's just move everything. Let's just you're gonna run into a wall. But this solution at least lowers risk as low as possible. Of course, if the flood happens, someone would get hurt, stuff like that. But it will not be like a whole town wipe because you did the right procedures and protocol to keep everyone safe. Yep, exactly. Because the core of the issue should be preserving the preservation of life for the people who visit the library and the people who maintain it. Yep, exactly. So this is the compromise theories between the Wooski to start with. On what grounds do you believe Mr. Cummings thinks? Or that he seems like a good person? Yeah, see, and I like how look, she did not bring up his age, his experience. You're just a new Kafna. None of that. Treat him like a proper Kafna. He's okay. I hear you out, but the pivot of your argument is that Carmen's claims is pretty credible. All right, let's talk about that. How credible do you think it is? You think it's super credible, kind of credible? Yet let's talk about that first. Damn. Okay. Now we having a conversation here. None of that like condescending little bro shit. Thank you. Because again, a lot of these convo people write these convos as like to be props. like the props around the MC, just so like this guy will yell at the MC, "Oh, you're just a kid. You can't do this." MC then does it, then he can go later and flex on the person. Haha. You said I can't do it now. I did it. I flexed on you. I'm so cool. Got so much aura. I'm like, bro, this supposed to be a teacher though. How is a teacher talking to you like this? Like now you're making the teachers in your own series look trash. I know teachers can be trash in real life, but it's just better to have good teachers than bad ones, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it about, right? It's better to have good teachers than bad ones. Yep, exactly. Yeah, like she's not because of Toga too. Toga wants to like grow Theo, and she also saw Theo handled that one beast. I remember she even looked at the Camel, no, Kumel. I think that's her name. Shout out her. But yeah, like she's currently trying to like cultivate Theo's like mindset. Like, like they can do it right now. He's right. They can do this right now, no problem. But she wants to kind of like get Theo to understand certain things, not to like change his viewpoint, but let him know like the problem. They're like, okay, we can do what you say right now, but if this is solely because of Carmen's theory, in the future you will need more than that. Or people like Leo could go and trick you. You know what I'm saying? Because if we didn't get that one scene from Leo, Theo might really be working for the ops. That one scene when he talked about killing those old people. If he left that out, Theo might be tricked to work with the ops, bro. Even with Togid, he almost got tricked to Togid to be knocked out in that carriage. So Theo could be tricked, bro. So you gotta. I kind of see what she's trying to do. That's right. What you really want to see from Theo is, yeah. I like his idealism though, and then I like how the story doesn't like force him to change his ideals. He just gotta refine them. Like you can keep your ideals, you just gotta adapt it to the circumstances. Because like if they force him to never change his ideals, then the whole story has to like change to match his ideals, and then that's just come on, bro. And look, even Olga already figured out what she wants from Theo, and probably Theo himself don't even know what Miss Alba really wants. Miss Alba worries too much, you know. There shouldn't be anything wrong with Theo's thinking. Look at Olga, because in the end, everyone can help but trust the opinion that's most believable. To deny it would be to reject all academic literature and conventional research on the subject. Ultimately, we just have to put our faith in the young. I mean, the people. All right. That's not true, Olga. Mr. Alba's doubts are perfectly reasonable. In a certain city, rumors spread that the major crop gold beef was super powerful. So is this made through a preparation? Even if this time flood countermeasures were implemented smoothly, it would be nothing more than a baseless achievement. But that's not all. What's worse, by accepting a theory without verifying the truth, you will be. But, but that's not all. What's worse, by accepting a theory without verifying the truth, we will make a monumental mistake. In the coming age where books can reach across the continent, warnings like this will spread all over the world, and many people, including myself. Nothing will change. Oh, I see. I didn't think they're gonna go down this route, and I love how this is drawn, like how Theo's drawn here. And now time for Olga to learn something new. Okay, Theo, it's about time because Olga's been kind of like putting too much pressure on this relationship. Like she's been doing too much. Now it's your time to kind of teach her something. As the material conditions change, it makes Theo. Yeah, exactly. Because at the end, what he values here is their lives. It's just that initially he says, "Oh, to protect these people, let's move the library." And then now, no, to protect these people, let's do this instead. So he's still protecting the people. It's just, Even so, I want to bring. Oh, hey! Liz! I see it. I see the vision. Fuck. So that was an alley oop. I'm here thinking, oh, that's crazy. She did. That's why we got this little panel here. She knew. Yo, she had to set up the play, bro. She said, Theo needs the screen, bro. I know he gonna score off this. Screen. Yep. Boom. Theo's like, Eureka! Oh my god, Eureka. Yeah, she had to play the bad guy to get them together. Fuck. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, she could run that personal office, bro. She would run that shit, bro. Zito be like, fuck, I might be out of job. Like, nah, bro. You right. I almost didn't give her points. The play was too complicated for me, bro. Tough. Even so, I'm gonna bring forth a future where the Tough can have a mountain of books you can read. Because my goal is for them to continue reading a twofold. One is for them to counter that single book, the kind which could change everything about themselves. And the other, oh, to ensure that no single book changes them completely. Oh, black text. Fuck. Oh, why King? Nah, you know what? Theo climbing up. He climbing up. I'm not gonna lie. He climbing up. Oh, he's so cool, bro. You know what, Theo? You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Not this little nigga, bro. Man, oh man. Changes them completely. Yeah. Change everything about themselves. To ensure that no single book changes them completely. How do you interpret the difference between changing them completely and changing everything about themselves? Because clearly he's saying it more like about yourself. I mean, like, you're still you, but the book has now like either shaped a new ideal, made you grow, yada yada yada. But the changes you completely, it's like you're not yourself anymore. Like, there's a book out there that like destroys who you are as like a person, your identity, and then like it causes you to behave in a way that like you would never behave normally. So it's more, yeah. So just, I guess it's good of like the extreme version of like the good extreme, which is change everything about yourself, and then the bad extreme of like change them completely. And bro, look at the Sedona. I'm not gonna lie, Theo without this drip, it was still got. He still had aura without the drip, but it just like he seemed like a different nigga now. Like, he really seemed like, bro, I'm a new me. Okay, I see. The first one gives them the push to change how they act and move. What is it going to cause you to go against your ideas or go down the road that's going? Yeah. Yep. Because the thing is that book that Theo was scared of is because you think it's a fact. That's the thing. You're like, dang, I have to do this because the book says it's true. Wow. I don't really agree, but if all the scientists and all the big boys up top are telling me to do it, then I guess I have to. No, bro. No. But yeah, son. To understand both the benefits and drawbacks books can bring about and still have the resolve to press forward. Oh, the torch! Oh, my boy. Simply put, knowledge is like a torch. It will never fully illuminate everything around you. But those incapable of wielding its light can be swallowed by darkness and be... Oh, that's a good analogy, I'm not gonna lie. I heard torch, I'm like, knowledge is like a torch. Read the first part, makes sense, but you gotta land it. And then they landed it, that's facts. There's never enough knowledge. Yeah, he landed. There's never enough knowledge. Nah. She landed. Watch out. It was her metaphor, but Theo is the topic, so he inspired it. He inspired it. This album. Oh. This all came from the Hoga screen. Don't forget. They double teamed Theo, bro. He couldn't get the 3 off. Couldn't get the 3 off. Olga said, "Oh, got you." Right back. Oh, he might not have been able to get this off if Hogan didn't say that. He said, "We wouldn't be like, no, but Carmen, he's cool. I trust him." That's probably his speech, bro. Word to Olga, bro. I had planned for us to attend the Harvest Festival, but that would be Facts. Facts. The hard tackle. Happened for us to 10. Only then will we request the Research Institute for the Corporate and carefully examining the literature and conducting field tests. I want to confident about the issue because a lot of trees will allow. And again, look at this cat. Liz, do you know how easily they could turn her into like one of those antagonist teachers that even though they've had experience, years and years of experience doing their job, taking care of children or whatever, just the main characters being in their faces drives their IQ mad. They just gotta just say the most rubbish things ever. Oh, you're a child, shut up. No flub will happen. Like, I know you want to make antags, but like you're ruining your own teachers. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? They could have easily turned into a character that's like, shut up, Theo. You know what you're talking about. Like, I've seen this so many times. So I'm glad they turned her into a fucking proper character. Now she's already up there with like the cabinet characters I like. Because again, at the end of the day, all Theo is doing is yapping his ideals. He don't know how to actually put it on paper. Because he don't got the experience yet. She got the whole game plan. You can tell she was already ready. She's like, all right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, then we're going to do this, then we're going to report here, we'll do that, then we're going to do this. Yeah. Ooh! Yeah, exactly. That's all they're there for. So it's so hard to see them as actual characters. Like, they be like, oh, look, is this teacher? They do this, they do that. I'm like, bro, you can give all the lore you want. They're just there for the MC to show off. And the thing is, showing off to teachers is just like whatever. Like, teachers are not your enemies. Why do you have to show off against your teachers? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not have you and your teacher be in a cooperative relationship where they're teaching you and then you live up to their expectations? And then, you know, like with Sito, why not have that relationship? Why must it be after flexing the teacher? Why do y'all hate your teachers? What the hell? Whatever. We allow the library to open. Yeah, look at Olga. Olga said, ah! Liz, at this point, bruh. Look at this face, bro. Said, oh my god. She really my twin. He said, Olga. Oh my god. Think, Olga, you're a lifesaver, but now your valuation might be lower. No worries. We were playing into his other hands with the very. Oh, word. Bro, Sage. She might get another 34 quarter alone, bro. Fuck. Open up, bro. Yeah, Theo was like, she sacrificed her evaluation for me. I can't let her down. I hope the mayor could come in, right? Theo will be the side, huh? Since the trouble is bound to increase whenever you. Yeah, she's like, yeah, the MC aura always makes people wanna like attack him, like verbally for like plot points. Bro, I really like this little pet, bro. Jumps, huh? Just grass. No, remember we saw it in the dream. It's you. Are you scared of grasshopper? I wasn't scared. That's me, bro. Every time I'm scared, bro. Me scared? Man, what the? Absolutely, in front of a little kid. You gotta, you gotta save some face, bro. You gotta save some face. I mean, it's just. My eyes are different. What? Why? I'm only here because my dad's job. Oh, is it one of those like coastal Rakta versus like city Rakta or whatever? I know, right? Originally known as the Sun and Moon people, the Rakta formed a collective in response and collab by it. Meantime, the war of land and sea broke out over differing views of slavery. The victors, the coasters. Oh, so Coastal the one that won the war. Okay. Oh, word. Now Coastal's being ostracized. Fuck. Damn, and they're the ones getting hold? Man, that's crazy. And they won the war too. But Wormwood came, and bear in mind, the Rakta Sage ran the fuck away. Ran the fuck away. No, don't forget. I know he went home. He said, man, I fucked Wormwood up, bro. I hit the 1-2, hit the bah, bah, bah. I'm like, boy, shut up, bro. Boy, shut the fuck up, son. Oh my god, bro. He said, no cameras, no proof, no one know I'm lying. Bet. Started telling stories to the youngins, bro. Squad away. He said, bro, I was Cyclops, bro. I had the whole team. The whole team, bro, get. Man, Nah, the timing of the Ashen Death really fucked up a lot of things, bro. And then that's why also I don't mind how they handle things, because there's a lot of cultural things that would have naturally been handled like throughout time if the Ashen Death didn't happen. But the Ashen Death forced people to like make very hard decisions for no reason, because they're losing territory, pressure's on, and yada yada yada. And like before the Rakta could even like come together again, the Ashen Death, and then now they're separated once more. It's like, damn. The kid's current situation for me different what I went through. Rejection I faced from my parents was born out of ignorance. There was no conviction behind it. Word, I've never seen him really downplay his experience, but now that I think about it, he was a village boy. Like he was just a village boy, and then the little kids in the village ain't fuck with him because he didn't look like them. That's a bit different than like when there's history and lore behind why you're ostracized. I guess, yeah, because they didn't really. It wasn't because he's a Hopi and the genocide, because they didn't know that. I think. So like with Medina was more had conviction behind. Yeah, yeah. That was the thing too. Yeah, that was the big thing with Medina when she showed up, and the thing was like, oh, like this is now like racism with conviction, or like with like like reason behind it. Okay, but I thought with Midorine though. I think she's coastal, but there are different ice shape and all like that. Or there is. Yeah. She said, bro, that little shit you went through in that village, nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna bring up all that tragic, even though you half of my race, I'ma still talk shit. Like, that's crazy. There is history involved. Or the person and the physical proportion may be slight, and much greater divide lies between them. Yeah. Yeah, because like the inland Rakta still mad that they stopped slavery, bro. That's why when Holga was talking to Haya, and the Medina made that crazy remark, bro. Fuck, bro. Because the thing is, Medina just don't be reading the room. Yeah, she a real hater, bro. She did not have to bring that up. But like, our ancestors were wildin'. Like, it's not that it was wrong, but it's just that I ain't do nothing though. Like, that's the thing. I ain't do nothing. She's a good girl. Olga's a good girl too. She didn't have to hear that. So it was like, damn. Olga was going through some shit, bro. Fuck. Alright, the win was not that tough, bro. I'm just saying, the first Rakta I fucked up was the Coastal Rakta. Hashtag Midorine. My goat. It's a sun shower. Is that a real thing? I feel like it is. Okay, Theo better put me on game. The water in the clouds. Yeah, from the sky. So the moon. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's the wind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I'm just like, no, this is very believable. I'm pretty like a sun shower is actually the like. There's fucking hail that happens on Earth, bro. Like it could be raining like little ice cubes, bro. Like at that point, a sun shower, like come on, bro. Learning with Theo facts. And then they be doing sleet and shit. Like come on, bro. Oh, you sure know a lot. That's incredible. He if only could fall my village. The rain, you know, my village is going through an awful dicey one. Oh, is this how he knows that it's gonna flood? 7 years ago, that was the last time the flood happened, right? Mm-hmm. It's just a coincidence. Aha, yo! It's just efficient to just have like that one kid Theo says end up coming back again and then like being the proof or evidence Theo needs to solve his problem. I can't hate it. I can't hate it. Because the reason why the kid is here anyway is because of the dry season. This it's just a coincidence. That's me. What do you mean, your father? I find two things that connect. I got the answer. Whole time I'm just wrong. We're merely entertaining the possibility that wolf he was my friend once. Bro, I don't care about your lore, bro. That guy I hate. This our story. Shut up, bro. And girls too. And then he took the girl I liked. Oh no, never. Okay, never mind. He has scorned you, bro. Watch out. Damn, you didn't attend a funeral, you fake ass nigga. Nah, you over evaluating yourself. He does not care about you, bro. Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? Like, I get, like if he wanted to take over the family business, then you were hustling, became mayor and all that. All right, cool. But then this, you could definitely make time to go to the funeral. I'm sure you got the date ahead of time, bro. Like, what the fuck? You can definitely attend. Like, the closest people to him died, and you talk about he used to be your friend. Why not come to the funeral? Yeah, the river will never flood. What happens when people refuse to bud from a conclusion they've already decided on? They become fixated on finding reasons why certain information can be wrong, and they lose focus on the flood itself. Yeah, that's true. Indeed, they are just projecting onto the world what they wish to see. Yep. Oh, Hoga said that. Nah, bro. Not Hoga going talk for talk with Ms. Alba, bro. But when Theo talks with his Alba, she just be scolding him. That is true. Yeah, they have the solution and then they work back. Yeah, I think I catch myself doing that sometimes too. Past the comic book, still. What the fuck? Wow, what a good dad. He said, "Nigga, you think I'm gonna give a stranger? Oh, you save my kid from being bullied? Like depending on how you see that, that could be like some little shit. But like that's also a very big deal too. Like it just depends on like the person involved. But yeah, the dad was, oh damn, like you really okay, cool. You good people. I respect that. 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 14 years ago, the hearts went to downpour. Yeah, see, at this point, bruh, yeah. All right, we got the answer. So how Oka ended up being flooded? It might be a dream. Oh snap! You lost entire family. Yeah, I can't believe I thought it was a kid. When we can make it a competition, not a better competition. Is he crying, bruh? He said, "Fuck, Theo, you changed my life. You changed my life." Gotta say, what an amazing study. Look at this nigga, bro. Like, how is this a dude like this a liar? A dude that worked this hard is lying? We all liars then. Fuck it. What's this? Is the science from yeah. Bear in mind. Oh, it must be awkward. Olga got such a good like heart, bro. Like being in Rakta territory, knowing that they beefing with the coastal Raktas off some slavery shit. Golly, bro. No boy and blue. Yeah, and then did she's the liar. All right, is that what? Sedona's ancestors? Senna. Oh wait, Sedona is Rakta, right? I think you already confirmed it. Let me know, nigga. Let me know, nigga. Let me know, man. Ancestor Sedona. He says that. Hey, think so. Isn't the has name Blue? Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, Blue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be her ancestor. But I know the new Rakta Autonomous Region leader also got Blue in her name. Gotta go and see. Let's see. Yeah, Koran Blue. Yeah. Bro, this Blue lineup, bro. I don't know. It's looking kind of tough. It's looking tough. Olga, bruh. He's winning me over, bro. As long as we can weather this year's rain, yeah, that flood is gonna swoop. I already know, bruh. Things going a little too well. But don't worry, Theo, it's not your fault. What? This ain't no fucking storm rain. Is this the fog? Oh, is this just the bro? No way. We too late, bro. If come tomorrow, nigga. What the? Why come now? We just about to do the roots, bro. We said, all right, roots now, bro. Oh, you word. That's cool as fuck, dude. We had the playbook. We said, all right, this is how he gonna win. The final draft tonight, and then it comes right now, bro. Fuck. What do we do? He really invented this, bro. The timing is too quick. Oh no! Remember the spirits? They were talking. What's the spirit that's with Leo? I mean Theo. It was wind. I know there's the water one. The wind met the water one, right? Or is the one of Theo the water? Theo pulled up outside. Go back. Yeah, yeah. Yura. What element is Yura? Oh, thunder. Yeah. Go back, you stupid clown. My bad, bro. My bad. I'll come back next week. Ray, go away. And like, fuck, I gotta listen to Liz, bro. Stand down. No one to descend this mountain. Theo, come here. Oh, she said, I'm not gonna lie, bro. All these sisters gonna die, but you can't die. All right. She can't say that, but this might be another test, though. If those people haven't given rise to Emissary of Wormwood, there wouldn't be. What? We blaming them for Wormwood? Get out of here, bro. Wait, Theo just went with it? Oh, snap. So that, okay. So they generally believe they might be the cause. Okay. Because Theo don't really argue with other people's, like, innate beliefs. He, like, yeah, he gives it a level of respect. What if they are unwilling to evacuate and you end up failing to escape in time? Once they see this rain, they should understand the danger. The flood is being caused by the loss of trees, not the amount of rain. Remember? There's just wait. Loss of trees, not the amount of rain. So wait, so we fixed the trees and we're good? Is that what she's implying? What we called MC Wormwood is really is. What the fuck? Oh, so Theo just didn't clock what they said. They made their twist long before that for over 100 years. You need to talk about what happened a long time ago. Yeah. Okay, so Theo just didn't clock what she said. He said, "What did you say?" Fuck, bro. This is insane. Nah, we've been having a lot of like plot twist, nigga. Like, this is crazy. What in the world? I'm genuinely confused. You just gonna drop something like that? Yeah, because like there's certain things that like are like huge concepts that like everyone has to respect in like the verse. Black text, that plot twist was crazy. The sages saving the world, that plot twist, and the wormwood is also one of the huge ones. What? And that silk spirit was so OD that all the sages ran except the hoppy one. Man, if I was Toged, bruh, fuck. That's crazy. Yup, facts. Facts. Manga's so good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because Wu benefited the most after Wormwood and then Rakta. Because they were probably scared that once they lost the war, they'll be really fucked. And then, they might be oppressed. They might even team up with the Kreaks to like kill them all. I mean, that's a crazy extreme. But like people be fear mongering and shit like that. So yeah, I agree. I do think that in and Rakta, because at the end of the day, unless someone is absolutely stupid, they won't do something that's gonna end up that they won't end up benefiting from. So if the Rakta created Wormwood, and then we looked at the old Rakta and the new Rakta, the inland Raktas are up. That was not the case when they lost the war. So if the Rakta, like, there's no way the coastal Rakta created a Wormwood just to be suppressed by the inland Rakta later. That's just dumb. But Liz, talk about it. Talk about it. Them niggas are crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But then they also had all those technological advances too. So they did brought the good and the bad, bruh. Fuck. They causing no, I'm not gonna lie. Causing the Hopi genocide and also causing all those people and the land dying from the yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You can't redeem that. You can't redeem that. You can't redeem that. I'm sorry. I don't care if you help the printing press. All right, we love the printing press. Thank you, actor. But that genocide and then the wormwood, nigga. Oh my god. Luckily, I don't know how their PR survived this long, but wow. And then they got they also got Koron, bruh. It's hard to hate the Rakta with Koron on that bit. Sedona on that bit. Fuck. I on that bit. Fuck. It's hard, bruh. Their lineup is OD. Yeah, I agree. I think so too. Because yeah, because Theo don't know Quran. So like if he like he reacted to that blood name and we know it's a bunch of Raktas. So like he'll know Quran. He'll know Sedona. So like naturally he's gonna put pieces together. And we know Sedona got that special magic on Theo, bruh. Wow. And also I got to talk about Olga. I cannot believe, bro, is Olga perfect from the field? Olga's too good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of Olga characters attempt to they attempt to make Olga characters and like it kind of works, but they don't get enough scenes and they don't get scenes important enough to matter. Like they'll have that, you know, that girl that every once in a while she will be like the one to kind of ground you, but it hardly happens. Olga so often grounds Theo, bro. So often. Her EQ is so good and she's able to read so many scenarios. You can hardly go through like three, four, five Olga scenes and feel like a wow. Olga really got some EQ. It's so hard. So it's like, and I've seen characters attempt it, but it's like a difference between someone who has a good game once every like 20 games and has a good game every game. Like Olga just does it so often that she clears almost everyone I've seen that tries to do this trope. It's crazy, especially to the MC. You know, a lot of these mangakas don't like these heroines, especially since Olga's technically not the main heroine. You can she's a contender. I don't know if there's even like a main one for real, but some people can argue Aya. Some people can argue a bit of Mihona's like a joke, a bit of Mihona's a joke. But of course, Olga too has a lot of screen time for that argument. But she's not like clear. So an ambiguous heroine, kind of like teaching Theo so often through these interactions. People don't really like that. They might feel like the MC loses aura. Yeah, girl back home. Facts. And then there's like the I don't really want to say Sedona because she's more of like a teacher character, or they're more of a teacher character, and their gender is ambiguous. So yeah, I mean more like he could like people like they're trying to match, you know, like a potential match, that kind of thing. But wow though, there, yep, that's pretty much what I was trying to say. Yeah, they feel like it loses, and that's also why in Battle 5 5 seconds I ended up fucking with it so much because Yuri, even though I liked Yuri, she was never destined to move me because I've seen those characters. They're never allowed to be superior to the MC ever until I'm reading this after third program. I'm seeing her say no. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not the script. You're supposed to be like, yes, MC, yes. And then from there on out, she's just been like, damn. And then, like you said, when you won your MC, when you feel like your MC loses value if another person has an aspect to them that the MC could learn from, I don't know, bro. Like you gotta rethink how you're really doing this. Cause like Theo got a lot of great points that Olga doesn't have, but Olga has her own great points too that Theo can benefit and learn from as well. So them highlighting those points with Olga makes us. I mean, that's clearly why we fuck Olga so much. Whereas these other people tend to do an Olga character, but they're not willing to go this far. Why would we fuck with them? We know they're just here to just be like a cutesy, like kind of pack job for the MC. They're just there as like a, you know, there as like a statue. There's like a trophy. Where we go from here, man? Obviously, this isn't something that could be solved through uh that can be solved through just mere talk. There's another one of those like Medina situations where this belief is so deeply rooted, and at least if you're in the know, it's so deeply rooted. So when you realize, like, I mean, if we're keeping it a being, Miss Alba isn't wrong in the sense that this town fucked themselves up. They did, and then it doesn't help that they were also, well, their race was in charge. I mean, was blamed for Wormwood. But what Theo said also was right. The Rakta of today did not do that shit. They did it. But I don't think Miss Alba is necessarily like she does want to keep Theo, and I don't think she's like actively gonna help them. But she like if the opportunity presents itself, she would still help them. Like I don't think I think Miss Alba showed enough because it's not like she just learned this info. Miss Alba already knew the entire time the Raktas were to blame, but she still went so far for them. You know, she's still gonna do her job. It's just that Theo is like she's not letting Theo die. Absolutely not. So Theo have to somehow find a way to like have an option where they can help without him being in danger. Because I don't think Miss Alba would like actively push them out of danger. But again, it is very dangerous. You're running into a flood, bro. Like you would die. Oh, what the heck? Uh, oops. Yeah. So we're clearly gonna have like the flood chapter. I wonder if the Olga thing was just a vision, like it was with Theo. But I think there's gonna be one of those instances where Theo chooses to go anyway and forces Miss Alba's hand. I wouldn't mind that because this is again a very extreme situation. But yeah, I mean Theo, I mean he has the mana MC plot armor, like we good. And Miss Alba, she is being petty right now, so I don't think this is gonna last too long. But yeah, now that the rain already came, there's no point doing all those like activities, right? But they said it came early. Did they say it was a sylph that did it? Is it that rain sylph or the water sylph? Okay, because I know Yora was talking to that water sylph, and the water sylph mentioned like getting back in the fields again. But I don't think it was for this though. Yeah, Theo's realizing he don't know nothing about this world, bro. The amount of like new information he learned that's crazy. These past few volumes. Let me see. Not like the main thing about the flood was more they just need to it's just the protocols because they don't have escape protocols to run from the flood. That's all they wanted to do. But it came too early. So now the citizens still don't know like the best routes to take, the place to go. Because still saving with the library, they can just now use the bottom shelves. It could be like they could replace the books. Like it's not too big of a deal. Is people will die. That's the main problem. And then so even if it comes in the future, as long as they prepare for it, because remember they didn't trust the flood at all. They said, "Nah, they ain't gonna flood, nigga. No way." But now that they know, if they do survive, it won't be a problem in the future. They're just gonna take the right infrastructure and make sure that they're prepared for the flood. They're just not prepared right now, and that's the problem. But yeah, it's still gonna be a lot of politics with the lives in office too. Um, yeah. So they're not the hands of justice. Nah. Kamako, this you right because you ran from smoke. Opportunity for what? To build the library or to do something else? Ah, man. Intimidating aura. Yes, sir. My first wife. You got that Viper. This village girl. Girl, you don't go find you a Kafna nigga, bro. I mean, Hiram, bro. Go get married somewhere. Oh, Verbois made the script? Wow. Shout out Verbois, bro. Oh yeah, I do remember his name. Yeah, he was really him. Girl, Theo got way like you're not even on the roster, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Go be happy, bro. Be the queen of the village. You know what I'm saying? But if you're waiting for Theo, he finna pull up. He already got 3 kids, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. With Wu, we don't know, but yeah. It's funny because him and Olga are in the same socio-economic class, and they're both biracial too. So those are two non-barriers you have to deal with. Because like the other guy's like, oh, Theo kind of fine, but he biracial, bruh. Or want to be like way too rich for him, and then he a little scared. Tough. Hey, sometimes the homegirl, bruh. Right. Very good chapter. Oh, I really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that one. Yes, sir. All right. That was Magus. Had a good time. Had a good time. Shout out Theo. Shout out Miss Alba. Shout out Doreen. The more I hear about these Rakta, bruh, I don't know. He really caused that shit. Did the dash. Poor Hoppy Sage, bro. He had to solo that shit. He said, hey, we can all, like, let's jump him. He said, hey, guys, let's jump him. He turned around, everyone gone. He said, what the fuck? Huh? Gotta really do this by myself. Crazy, bro. Alright. Yep. So that was my guess. 57. Again, we're gonna learn more about, of course, why she believes this. Because Miss Alba don't seem like the type to just believe nonsense. I won't lie. Like, she don't seem like the type. So there should be some degree of truth to this. And I wonder how that came to be. So next chapter probably explain that a little bit. Then of course it'll be up to Theo to kind of like move past that. Because we've seen Theo move past even worse. He moved past the black text, moved past the Medina shit. So like, he even knew about the heroes not being true heroes. So like Theo, he's been through his fair share of crazy plot twists. So I am kind of curious how he's gonna like take this. And then again, it's not like he's still wrong. The Rakta today is different. But I wonder what solution he'll come up with. Because Ms. Alba's a reasonable person. Like, as long as Theo can guarantee his safety, she will probably do it. So that's all that needs to worry about. But yep, that'll be about it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, support the channel. Also check out the Patreon too. Link is in the description down below. Get ready to access to more videos like this one. You just get access to my two parts as well. Again, link is in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.